You too. The season of the wish is here. My familia, I got for you guys a very, very crazy solar hunter build. Starting off with the season, I got a little something for you guys. And this build is not even fully maxed and it's doing crazy. I mean, we're gonna scorch the whole ground. Scorch the earth. Why not? You know, if y'all like this video, man, please leave a like and subscribe. New season is here. Let's get these videos going, man. Let's get it. Let's get ready for the video. Alright, starting off our build, we're going to be using the exotic arms Caliber's hand. This exotic is really, really good, especially for this build. We're going to be trying to apply as much Scorch as possible. So this perk for this build is your Proximity Knife. Scorches targets and damage with its explosion or ignites targets on final blows. After throwing a Proximity Knife, you gain increased melee regeneration until the knife explodes. And this is a really good exotic because this is really good for ad clear. It clears out all the ads, any red bar, it clears out. And the fact that with your aspect in this build, you're going to be, every final blow, you're going to constantly get your knife back. And on top of that, you're just going to be scorching everything. I'm telling you, everything is going to be scorching with this build. You're going to get your knife back quick. Your weapons are going to do a lot of damage. I'm telling you, we're going to ignite and scorch everything. Everything's gonna burn, man. Everything. Now let's get into our actual build, the aspects and the fragments and the abilities. Let's get it. Alright, starting off with this build, we're gonna be using Blade Barrage. Now this is gonna be really good because we're gonna be just igniting and spreading scorch as much as possible. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a good build. Now obviously we're gonna be using Gambler's Dodge because our melee is gonna be the perk of the Caliber's hand, so you want to be making sure you're using gamblers. Now, obviously, you can make sure you use Proximity Knife, Explosion Knife, whatever. This is for the perk of the exotic, so make sure you don't get these wrong. For me, I'm using Healing Grenade because of one of our fragments. But me personally, I actually love Healing Grenade compared to all the nades in here. Especially in the hard content, being able to, you know, keep yourself alive is really good. For our aspects, we're going to be using Knock 'em Down and we're going to be using On Your Mark. Normally with this build, I would use Gunpowder Gamble, but because of how much Scorch we're going to be applying from our weapons and from the Caliber hands, it's just insane. Especially with this new artifact perk, which is really cool. We're going to get into that soon. But all right, now going into our fragments, first we're going to be using Ember of Eruption. Your solar ignitions have increased area effect. Now this is really good because again, with Caliber's hands, the Proximity Knife spreads to enemies and you want to spread that explosion as much as possible because we want to be able to, you know, spread some scorches around. I'm telling you, everything is going to burn. But you're also going to be using Emperor of Emperon. Solar weapons or ability final blows extends the duration of restoration and radiant effects applied to you. Again, we got Healing Grenade and we're going to be using Radiance because of Knock 'em Down with our melee knife. So yeah, so you want to be able to keep this going, so you're going to constantly have restoration and radiant as long as you have these two aspects and these two abilities. Then also we're going to use Ember of Singeing. Your class ability regenerates faster when you scorch targets. Again, we're going to be scorching everything from our weapons, because now, if you guys don't know, with this new perk, you're able to, when you are radiant, you're able to scorch any enemy that's not scorched. So any solar weapon is going to be able to scorch any enemy. And on top of that, with that build right here, you know, class ability recharges faster when you scorch targets. So every time an enemy is scorched, I'm gonna get back super. You're gonna be noticing I'm getting my super a lot faster. And then probably the most important of this, Amber of Ashes, you apply more scorch stacks to targets. This is really, really good because as much scorch, like, you're gonna ignite everything and it's gonna spread. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we want to do. And then we're gonna just cause more stats because we're constantly gonna get our Proximity Knife back, and you will constantly burn everything, even with your solar weapon. I'm telling you, it's crazy. And then last but not least, we got Ember of Torches. Powered melee attacks against combatants make you and thereby allies radiant. This is really good. Again, we're gonna be throwing our Proximity Knives, getting it back, getting radiant, Just in case too, we also have a perk, that one of the new artifact perks for Season of the Witch, that allows us to get radiant with a solo weapon after a rapid hit or a rapid final blow. So those are really cool. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So these, I'm not done, obviously. It just came out today as I'm recording this. Is a Tuesday, but right here I got Kindling Trigger, and I'm also using Flint Striker right here. So yeah, rapid solo weapons precision hit and rapid solo weapons final blows grant radiant, which is good. And right here, radiant cause solo weapons to apply scorch to unscorched combatants. This is crazy. This is crazy. Now getting into our weapons, obviously Riptide, good. You want to be able to freeze enemies. It's a good little, you know, secondary. Now obviously I'm going to be using this hand cannon that has iridescent and keep away. I'm telling you, you're going to be just destroying everything. Then we got the new improved Dragon's Breath. This exotic is beautiful. I'm going to make a video about it. I'm telling you, this exotic is beautiful with this build. I got some videos for you. I'm telling you, it's gonna be smooth. And then going into our stats, we're gonna have max resilience. That's mandatory. Because of I don't have anything higher than 75. If you can get anything, I say go ahead and max up your discipline or your mobility. Then everything else can go after that. Or mobility or intelligence, you know? So that's good. And then for the mods, you can screenshot this right here. I'm using Focus Strike 3 ways. I'm also using Heavy Ammo Finder because of my Dragon's Breath, which is really good. So yeah, this is your boy Everything Water, and water is everything my familia. I'm out.